it's Mad Dolls, and in today's video we will be making a Rave'N dance, one-of-a-kind Enid Sinclair doll. So when the new Wednesday Addams dolls came out, I was pretty disappointed that they didn't make a Rave'N dance doll for Enid, so I decided to pull a Thanos and make one myself. So here I am boiling the doll. I got an extra from Walmart.com, and then it was time to cut off all of her hair. This poor girl, because when Enid goes to the dance, she has really cute like pink hair instead of her normal blonde, blue, and pink. So I put it up in a ponytail on the top of her head, and then it was time to get out the scissors for this poor girl. So I snipped off all of her hair to get ready for the reroot for the doll. And here it was, all cut off. It looked like, I don't know, it was weird. I hate it, but you have to do what you have to do. So here she is with her bob, her B-O-B. It is kind of cute. I like her with the bob. It's not that bad. So then, of course, I had to cut all that off so that we can actually, reroot her. And now it's time for everyone's favorite, getting the plugs out of her head. So I took my little tiny screwdriver and I tried to get all of the plugs out of the head. This is the best and the most relaxing part of customizing dolls. I love this part. So I got my tweezers and I pulled out all those little plugs from her head. It took like 20 minutes to get them all out. I'm not even gonna lie, but it is so relaxing. I love it so much. And then I had to take off all of the paint, and some of the metal from the screwdriver got on her skin and stained it. I don't know how, I don't know the science of that, but it did. But it came off with some acetone, which is good because I got a little nervous there. Didn't want to have to buy another Enid. But then I decided I kind of wanted to take off just her lipstick. I want her to still look like an official doll. I don't really want her to look, I don't want to say don't look custom because she is a custom, but I still want her to look as mass-produced as possible. So this is me just taking off the paint that they put on her scalp so that I can of course paint it pink for when we actually reroot her hair. And then it was painting time. I picked out this really nice light pastel-y pink and I painted her entire scalp so that it just blends with the hair when we actually root the doll. And so here it is, all pink and cute and pretty. I have no idea what got on her forehead, but she got a little something on her forehead, but we're just gonna ignore that. And we are gonna root the pink hair. I got this hair from Shimmer Locks. I use all of their hair and of course their sewing needle, but this was kind of fun. I actually got to use one of my great grandma's sewing needles for this project from like the 1930s, and it was like indestructible. It was incredible. It did not break, bend, move, nothing, and I loved it. So after I finished rerooting her, I put her hair in 2 braids and I got her bangs styled to where I would want them, and then I boiled this poor girl for her life. I boiled and boiled and boiled her because I want it to set perfectly like how she has it in the show. So then after that, I got to do my other favorite part, which is paint her nails. Now the Enid doll comes with a new hand mold that is like an edited Ever After High mold that is so beautiful and so incredible, and I need them to do this for every doll. I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little spoiled now that we've gotten this. So her nails at the dance are just a light pink, so I used the same pink that I put on her head, and I had these extra Scare Screams I Heart Fashion boots that have been sitting in my drawer for probably 10 years, so I decided to use them for her boots. Like, they're a perfect match. So I took off all the silver paint, which was a little harder than it should have been. I couldn't really get it all off with the 100% acetone, so a little bit stuck to the boot, but it's fine because I'm just gonna paint over all these silver parts with that light pink again. And you can see there's like a little silver speck that would not come off no matter what I did. So if y'all have any suggestions, please let me know. So if you're not familiar with the show, I will put a picture here of what Enid's shoes kind of look like. So then it was time to fabric-tack all that hair into her head, which is my favorite part. I am the #1 fabric-tack fan. I use it on everything, for everything. It is the best thing ever invented. So then it was time to take some more acetone and get some more like metal remnant off of her nose. I have no idea where it came from, I'm gonna be honest. And then I decided, like I said, to just take off the lipstick and kind of DIY, freehand everything else for the doll. I sprayed her a bunch with Mr. Super Queer or Clear, you know, whatever you prefer. And then I went in with my really itty bitty, teeny tiny mechanical pencil to draw in the lip shape that I wanted. So I pulled up a picture of the actress, which I will put here, and I just went in because I wanted it to look more accurate to the actress herself, and I wanted her to be more monster because Enid is a werewolf. So I added in this perfect pink lip color that looks just like the one from the show. I was kind of a little shook at just how well of a match it is, not gonna lie. And I just started painting. I did cut this paintbrush. I literally cut off every single bristle except for like 4 so that it could be as teeny tiny as physically possible. Favorite part about the look that Enid wears on the show is she has like 8 diamonds that are glued to her cheeks that are so cute. So I took a pearlescent glittery white and I took my daughter tool and dotted them all on individually. I did also buy actual gems, but I just didn't like the look of it, so I went with painting them on. So then it was time for eyeshadow, which is always, it makes me so nervous. It's so hard to do. So I took a really light pink to do for like her lid, because the Enid doll, she has like bright pink and bright yellow, but for like the winter dance, it is much more pastel and wintry. And then finally, Miss Enid Sinclair, the Rave'N dance doll, was all done. Off camera, I sewed this dress for her and I put a pair of tights on her that I got from Amazon. And ignore that little, you know, the part line. It's fine, I'm still learning. But here she is, all done. I also added some fangs to make her, you know, more monstery. Like, she is a werewolf, so I needed to include that somehow. So I did. But I really love how she turned out. Let me know what you guys think of this Enid doll and who you want me to also make. I have a list, but I would love to hear your suggestions. The Wednesday dolls have been my absolute favorite in a very long time. Like, I am so obsessed with them. So here she is with the Rave'N Dance Wednesday doll, so they get to be displayed together at the dance, and I'm overly excited about it, I'm not gonna lie. And here is a little before and after with the regular Enid doll. And let me know what other dolls you want Monster High to make. I always say I want Corpse Bride and Coraline so very badly. So here are all of my Wednesday dolls together. Yeah, I'm a little obsessed with this series, if you couldn't tell. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, follow me on all my other social medias, and check out my Whatnot link for $15 off your first purchase. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!